team fights, man. Like, it doesn't seem like anything's focused for them, right?
Yeah.
You have to. I think you have to be able to start it off with Ace just jumping in, but again, he still doesn't have the BKB. He felt like he needed the blink to start the fights, which I think is accurate. But he needs BKB to be able to stand there and do anything because he dies in 2 seconds to his Timbersaw. So you might just need the next set of items here if you're gaming. And the whole time this is happening, your backline is getting destroyed by Raven. Like, he is just targeting the Grimstroke and the Furion every time, and pretty much the Grimstroke, since I don't think he cares about the Furion. Yeah. And nobody can help him out because you have triple damage dealing cores on game inside. There's no Underlord or Tidehunter in this type of game to, you know, provide some auras for your supports here. It's the downside of having the triple carry. So gaming need to get their triple carry to a point where they're happy just manning up in the fight and focusing down a single target core with a Wraith King going in with the stun off Inkswell into like Lucent Beam, Rolling Thunder, you know, kill Raven, kill a Breaker, take the fight off that. And then just play around Dyrachyo holding his ground, which should be the late game Luna timing at this point. It's got to be like that Satanic Butterfly. I guess Lincoln's, he has the shard, so he's getting there.
Yeah, it's another problem when you are reliant on playing around this Luna. She needs to be able to output damage. The Spirit Breaker makes things really hard in that regard.
This hero's just so annoying for carries when he's charging through off low cooldown. He's also doing a crap ton of damage now. He has Ceremonial Robe plus the Kayayasha.
Oh, but he sees so many heroes immediately.
Yeah,
Tofu's dead. That's a dieback. This fight is already over for Gaming Gladiators. Just, they got to get out of here. Well, Dyrachyo maybe can kill the Dream Protector, pop the BKB at half health here. It's not looking good. Yeah, he gets run over by Tims and Gabby, and oh no, another bash coming through. Does manage to get off the cheese this time around. Quinn jumping down to the low ground with a swashbuckle, caught by the Rod of Atos. Samantha gets rid of that one. Another swash coming up in a second, but the control and damage is too much. Blacklist. Their speed, precision, and discipline in this game have been impressive, and now they've gotten to a point where they are rolling over Gaming Gladiators.
These two Octarine cores between the Breaker and the Timber are just wrecking them. There's no control. In fact, these Sprouts, I don't even know if you want to cast Sprout in these fights anymore, man. I think it's doing more harm than good. Like, Abed is just Timber chaining into them and whirling death, getting the bonus damage off the trees. It's tough. Like, Celery, he just can't find footing. He didn't go the Ags either, so you don't have some extra root in these fights. Maybe the early BKBs dissuaded him a bit, but again, you just can't stay on your ground. You need more ability to just sit there and fight around Dyrachyo, and he did not get a single Satanic right-click off in this fight. He just died to the charge through. And, I mean, Tim's took like half his HP. He goes in BKB, can't hit anything. He needs the Satanic hit, and he just dies to bash. You got a feel for the guy, man.
It's not looking great for Gaming Gladiators as their late game is
There's your BKB on Wraith King.
Outscaled, and they are running out of resources now for the defense that is coming. Blacklist Rivalry charging into the base while they still have tier 2s to be taken.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top
Dude,
tower.
Gabby is level 25 with a refresher. What?
Refresher. Damn.
Early refresher for the Spear Breaker. That is gonna kill somebody. Guaranteed. You don't have a single spell that goes through BKB. So this Breaker is gonna BKB charge in, ult somebody, refresh, get another charge, get another ult, get another BKB. I mean, you just gotta throw somebody into the wolf's mouth at this point, right? And in theory, it should be Ace with the second life. But the wolf is scouting you invis. Yeah.
And he's catching Tofu every single time. The person who's supposed to be able to help them when their front line gets gone on. Gabby with the refresher goes for it. No, he actually managed to get away with the Manta, and the stuns are enough. He actually does side of Blaze. Dyrachyo is getting a man fight that he's actually winning for once. The Glaives are cutting down Abed. What a fight for the carry of Gaming Gladiators, showing there is still some life in this Luna to actually be able to carry the lineup.
That fight looked over with the way Gabby was going through, but he couldn't get the second ult on Quinn. He got fogged, and then he got Lucent Beam. And I think he got like every Eclipse Beam. It felt like he got the last one, and he got also killed by a glaive, I think, at the end. Yes, he got killed by a 32 damage glaive hit. That is insane, but that is finally the fight that game we're looking for, where Dyrachyo gets to stand his ground. The fight centered around him with that shard, doing an insane amount of work. And Satanic getting in there as well. He still doesn't have the level 25 talent, but damn if that Silver Edge with some extra crits didn't do some work there. And now that ball is coming alive. Blacklist, they have played this game pretty damn well, but that's a big misstep as the Glaives are just going to make quick work of their base.
Dyer's middle barracks.
I mean, the upside is, I think Blacklist is, you surely learned the lesson there. Gabby has to disable the Luna.
Yeah, you focus Luna over this Pango for sure next fight, right?
Yeah. The problem is going to be their 2 lanes of barracks down, and maybe even a third. I mean, they're going to be getting in some sort of fight, but this is going to be a pick off on the Train Protector, who doesn't have a buyback. They're going to be a 4 versus 5, and maybe Megas. They do have the glyph still.
I mean, do Gaming respect this right now? How much they believe in Dyrachyo being able to just sit here and take the fight. They also got a gem out of that, pretty big.
I mean, I would say, screw it, you're 1 fight away from winning this game. Force the mistakes out of them.
Yeah, why not?
Pops BKB, immediately goes for the disable onto Luna, down to half health. Can he get off the Satanic and get the hits in? Abyssal Flame, another charge, he just can't get the hits in. Just a little bit. Oh, now he's healing back up, and Blacklist have to run. But Tim's, well, even if the heroes all get away, it's going to be the buildings that are going to be the problem here. Is, yeah, Tim's does get cut down, but the bigger problem is Megas.
What the hell happened in this game? Abed comes back, he's like, guys.
Oh, we were winning.
We're still winning, right? I mean, they got to make something happen. You cannot let them get out of here for free.
Quick refresh to the BKB, but Ahmed stuck inside the Sprout.
He's
it's
rooted.
bad. Inside the Sprout, silenced up as well. Yule Scepter to be able to help out Raven. He's not able to get this fast kill anymore, has to jump back. Heroes 3 dead on the side of Blacklist. It's Gabby and Raven now. No longer have to go for kills, have to be able to somehow hold their Ancient. Now it's just Raven against the world, and there's no way he has a chance. GG just like that. What a turn of fate. 10 minutes ago, this felt guaranteed for Blacklist.
We have a minute here, we're looking at the beautiful... Oh, the music for the lore. The Lycanthrope.
I feel like I'm going into a different game that's not Dota.
I mean, Lycanthrope is a man who turns into a wolf.
Thank you for the lore segment, SVG. Fantastic as always. Really illuminates.
I mean, that is honestly like a most is. Let's see. I mean, we have another Alc game. This hero is, I think this hero's look best when you play him in these lineups where you have an objective taker, so you can force the issue when he hits his timings, like, which is really Radiance, BKB, and then like the Blink, AC, and you just keep rolling, right?
Yeah.
But you got to make those hits count with the hero, otherwise, I don't think he wins a lot of the late game carry battles, as we talked about. He's definitely not going to win them here in Murta and Doom, negating his regen. You do have some pretty good scale between the Grim, Lycan, and Pango to pick it up. So I don't know if Gaming are afraid of going too late, as maybe they never are, but this is really a lineup designed to like get the helm of the Overlord. If you're not afraid of playing it into the Doom, and just roll with the Alc, right? You have a decent amount of sustain between Lycan, Enchantress, and the Alchemist to easily go higher on early, whereas Blacklist are relying on some heavy cooldowns. I think this is maybe a scarier game than last time for Blacklist. Like, last game we saw, they messed up once, and that game just ended.
Yeah.
This is like a similar setup. If you misuse a Doom, you misuse a Pierce the Veil, suddenly Gaming are on your side of the map, they're just going to take racks. You don't have any base defense here. So
yeah, I think last game they had Spirit Breaker, right? Like, I felt like that was a hero that could actually make some moves early and stop Gaming Gladiators from rolling you over at like that 15 to 20 minute mark. And this time around they have Doom. You know, I just don't feel the same. They've got Clockwork, who I feel like is not in a good spot in this game. Anyway, I mean...
Yeah, this Lycan just made a lot of their picks look a little weak than I think they did up to that point. Because it's a lot of single target.